students, welcome to the online session for the subject of industrial safety. These are the virtual classes for the subject of industrial safety. The subject of industrial safety is mainly for the students of civil engineering, particularly structural engineering and mechanical engineering. So here we will be discussing all the topics that are related to the subject of industrial safety. So now we will be starting with our session. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello students, welcome to the online session for the subject of industrial safety. So today our topic is regarding the periodic and preventive maintenance. So let's start with our session. So basically we are going through the topics like definition of the periodic maintenance, factors that are considered in the periodic inspections, procedure for the periodic inspections, sample periodic chart for general purpose of the machine. So these are all the things that are going to be discussed in this session for the subject of industrial safety. So moving on to the definition of the maintenance. What is maintenance? So from the figure only we can see that a person is maintaining the machine. He is maintaining a coupling between the two machines. So the main purpose for the maintenance is to increase the design life of the machine. If the design life of the machine is increased, then the owner will not have to pay more money for their maintenance, or the owner will not have to buy the new machine at an early interval. So this is beneficial for the owner from the financial point of view. Parallelly, it is also beneficial to the workers, because more maintained the machine will be, more ease they will find it on working with the machine. So this is why the maintenance is required. So here the person is tightening the bolts of the coupling so that the proper work will take place, smooth work will take place, and ultimately a good output is found. And in the next figure also we can see that number of workers are maintaining the machines which are there in their industries. So each and every machine is being properly maintained. They are tightening it, they are tightening the machines, they are properly cleaning the each and every parts of the machine. So all the things is being done in this picture. So moving towards the brief discussion of the topic of the maintenance, that is the things that are being done in the inspection, or we can say that in the maintenance, are nothing but the lubrication. Lubrication is basically providing the lubricating oil between the parts that are being weared when they are being working. So more the wear, lesser will be the design life, and at an early age a time will come when the replacement of the machine will be done. So that is not beneficial for the owner, because they are not being they required to pay money at an early age. So it is necessary that machine should be work more, and so that it can be utilized throughout its design life, and after a long time the replacement is required to be done. So this is why the lubrication is required. By providing the lubrication, the two parts will work smoothly, and abrasion will be less. By providing the lubrication, the friction will be lesser, and ultimately the wearing and the tearing of the machine will also be lesser. Now moving towards the next work that is being done in the inspection or the maintenance is cleaning of the filters. So filters are very much needed in the industry. It is used in various types of machines. Filters is used in engines, filters is used in water RO. Many of the factories, the requirement of the filters is there, and it is daily used, because the fluid that will be passing through the filter and the fluid that is containing dust particles, that will be trapped in the filter, and we will be getting the clean lubricant. Similarity will be applied to the water. In the purification plant, the water that is containing the dust, the dirt particles, will be passed to the filters. The suspended particles will get entrapped into the filter, and ultimately we will be getting the clear and the clean water. So this is a work that is being done for the maintenance. Next is chips removal. So in the machine, the wearing and the tearing of the different parts used to take place. So because of this wearing and tearing, the breakage of the parts will occur, and this breakage will get entrapped into the machine. They will struck into the machine, or chips will be struck in the machine. So ultimately, it is required to remove that strict chips. So this is a process that is being needed for the proper maintenance, and this is done while the inspection is being done. Tightening of the bolts. So bolt is the major requirement of each and every industry, not only for the industry, for the machines also, not only for the large scale machine but also the small scale machine, because the joints are being done with the help of bolts. While the machine is working, the vibration will be occurring, the impact load will be acting on it. Because of this impact load, the bolt will get loosened out, and if the bolt is get loosened out, then there is a chance of occurrence of an accident, or there is a chance of the breakage between the machines. So it is necessary that the bolt should be properly tightened, and ultimately the work will not get stopped, the work will not get obstructed, and a smooth working will be take place for the machine, and ultimately the efficiency of the machine will be efficiency of the machine will be increased, and the output will be also good. And the last thing is the oil change. So oil change is required in many factories. For example, boilers, or you can say that automobile manufacturing industry, or we can say that in automobile repairing works. Because after being used for some time, the oil will lose its property, and it will not be having the same property which was previously at first. At the time of the buying, it will have a good property, but because of the usage, the property will not remain the same. There will be some a loss in the property of the oil. So it is necessary that it is required to be replaced at a certain period of time. So this is also required for the maintenance of the machine. So moving towards the definition, the first thing that is required in the maintenance is the oiling, the lubrication that is being poured into the engine. You can see it from the figure. Next is the filters that is being that has got clogged, and that is required to be cleaned properly. The next thing that is required is tightening of the bolts. The bolt is required to be tightened, and you can see it from the figure. So moving towards the definition, if a work is being done where all the things that is being described in the previous slides, if it is being done togetherly in a regular period of time, then we can say that it is nothing but the maintenance. And maintenance is helpful for the maintaining proper condition and efficient condition of the machine. So this is how we define the maintenance. Okay, now moving towards the what is the interval, at what time it is required to be maintained. So that is being done either daily, hourly, monthly, or yearly, or quarter yearly. So this is being finalized based on the instruction given by the manufacturer, and this is also being finalized based on the instruction given by a proper experienced person. So based on that, the maintenance is done. Now moving towards the next topic, that is what are the factors that are being considered in the periodic inspection. So first is the age of the machine tool. So what is the age? How old is the machine tool? This is very much needed for the periodic inspection. Moving towards the next is nature of the production. What is the type of the production? What is the output we are getting? That is very much considered in finalizing the periodic inspection. Next is the skill of the operator. Means a person who is dealing with the maintenance, how he has got the skill, by using which tool he will do a better work. That is very much needed while selecting the maintenance tool. Next is the seniority of the operation. Means an operation is being done and how it is being related to the other machines, how it is being utilized to the industry, how it is important to the industry. That is the seniority of the operation. So based on that also we need to select the tool because it is very much critical. Type of machine tools. So what are the different types of machine tools that are being available should be, because we need to find the final output. So for that purpose it is necessary that the type of the machine tool should be selected. Repair complexity of the machine, means how the machine is complex. More the complexity, more the maintenance or inspection is required to be done. So based on that we will be finalizing the tool for the maintenance. Next is repair scheme applicable. So what is the type of the repair scheme that is being used is helpful in finalizing the periodic inspection method. Next is total time for duration of the repair cycle. So based on the past experience, we should know what is the interval of the repair cycle. So based on that we will be finding out the periodic inspection. What are the different stages that are being adopted in the repair cycle is very much important in finalizing the periodic inspection method. Works that are involved in the each stages are also very much important in finding out the proper method so that the periodic inspection is being done properly and the output, or we can say that the desired output, is available. So these are all the things. And lastly but not the least, that is the criticality of the operation. So how much the operation is critical is very much needed to know, so that we can finalize the proper method, we can finalize the proper tool, so that the proper inspection is being done, proper maintenance is being done. Now next is the procedure for the periodic inspection. The first procedure is we divide the work into the sections at the various stages of the work. Next method is to find a proper chart that is being utilized for finding the faults and finding the proper method for the inspection. So that is how the chart is being utilized for finding the faults and finding the proper method for the inspection. Next method is to list down the methods or the works that is required to be carried out during the inspection, and work will be nothing but the lubrication, tightening of the bolts, maintenance, adjustment, inspections and repair. These are all the work that is being finalized or listed down before the maintenance is being done. Next is by using all these methods we can do the proper maintenance. Now sample periodic chart for general purpose of the machine includes the following information. So first of all we need to inspect the machine externally and the internally. We need to open the cover of the machine and inspect the machine properly so that we can find any problem that has been occurred in the machine, and that can be done only by opening the covers. Clearness of the lead screw and the split nuts and the saddles and the carriages. So clearance should be made between the lead screw and the split nut and saddles and carriages. And the relation or how the spindle bearing and the bearing lubrications are being interconnected, that should be observed, and how they are behaving with each other, that is also required to be known. Gear movement and the gear alignment should be properly known because it is very much needed for the proper working of the machine. We should know that how the tension band is there, how it is being working, what is the variance that is being occurred in the tension band. At the same time we should also have a proper inspection of the spring, whether the spring is being properly working or not, whether it has loose, is stiffness or it is not being working properly, that should be properly known, and adjustment is required to be done for the alignment, because if the alignment is proper then the machine will work efficiently. So these things are required to be done. So this is all for our session. Moving towards the next session in the next video. Hello students, so hereby we are coming to the end of our virtual class session of the subject of industrial safety. We have discussed a lot regarding the topics of the today's session. So if you have any kind of a doubts, if you have any kind of queries, you can send me your doubts and queries via mail. My mail ID will be in my channel. So check into my channel, like it, and mail me whatever the doubts you have. And thanks again for attending the session. See you in the next session.